What's up, y'all, man? You know what I'm saying? Gotta say thank y'all. First of all, thank the ancestors and stuff like that for the wonderful things that have been blessed upon me and for me to keep on moving like the way I've been moving. Because things been really been picking up for me. Now I say thank you, you know what I'm saying, to the ancestors. And also thank you to y'all too that subscribe to the channel and give me pointers and things of that nature, you know what I'm saying? So I can make better myself and doing my things better. I appreciate that. You know, but this is a black social commentary um, about today. You know what I'm saying? September 26th. There's a lot of things on the plate I got to do, so I'll be doing a lot of ripping and running. But I got to do social commentary right quick about things that's going on and stuff like that. The first story, you know what I'm saying, is the Cosby Show, the Cosby thing. Bill Cosby, he got 3 to 10. You know what I'm saying? And black people boo-hooing and stuff like that. Mad and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Which, especially with the Kavanaugh thing going on, which is understandable. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about this, in the justice system, we know this system ain't justice. You know what I'm saying? It's just us. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta understand this stuff, man. We gotta focus up. You know what I'm saying? And they doing a guy like Bill Cosby like that. Just think what they doing to another regular Joe Blow Smoke like me. You know what I'm saying? They ain't really got the fame and the money to battle off shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But hey, when it's time to help these brothers and sisters out, you know what I'm saying, in this situation, not just Bill Cosby, just the regular Joe Blow Smoke, you know what I'm saying? There's no organization there to help the brother and sister out. You know what I'm saying? And the brother got treated that bad. This ain't how bad our sisters getting treated. We got to start organizing and start getting stuff together. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm proud to be a member of the Black Progressive Prison Rights Movement. You know what I'm saying? Doing stuff to help our brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? Because that's our responsibility. So, but back to the Bill Cosby thing and stuff like that. There's a lot of black so-called, I'm not saying they're political prisoner. I'm not saying that. But it's a lot of black prisoners that's still in jail today. You know what I'm saying? What have you done, or what have we done as a collective to help to give it a helping hand to them? Mutulu's still locked up. Mutulu Shakur, he been past this time. He should have been out. Abdul Jamal, still on death row. You know what I'm saying? So stop and miss me with that stuff, man. Which brings me to my second point about the women. You know what I'm saying? The Me Too movement was started by a black woman, in case y'all didn't know, in case y'all forgot. You know what I'm saying? But she's no longer nowhere near the face of it, nowhere near the movement. You know what I'm saying? You rarely even see this woman out in public. They got pictures of her, you know what I'm saying? But you really see the woman who started the Me Too movement. And as you've seen, as we all seen, it got taken over by white women. You know what I'm saying? And if you notice, the white woman, she don't face no charges at all. She the most scandalous, the most protected being on this earth. I can say scandalous. The most protected being on this earth. You know what I'm saying? They value her womanhood above all, because that's where they come from. You have to understand that. You know what I'm saying? Even in the Kavanaugh case with the Supreme Court justice, with these allegations, the second one was Hispanic. You see how much airplay she got? Ramirez? You know what I'm saying? Ramirez, that's her name. She's Hispanic. You see how quick they still focus on her story? She got a hot little day and that was it. It's gone. If you don't value your women, then why somebody else should? It was a story floating around the internet about something happening in Zambia, Africa, or whatnot, whoop-de-whoop, where the Chinese workers caught this black dude messing with a Chinese woman. And they killed him off the rip. They weren't even playing. Off his ass. You can see that news story on there. They don't care. They protecting their women. They know what it takes. They know what it takes to build a nation. And it started with protecting your women. You know what I'm saying? Nah, that's what these white boys is doing. Marcus Garvey said, you sit back. One of the more important things that Marcus Garvey said, you can learn a lot just by sitting back watching two white folks argue. You know what I'm saying? And plus, like I said before, this so-called justice been given in because we know R. Kelly doing what he doing. R. Kelly we caught his hand in the cookie jar many times. And that's not to put the brother R. Kelly on blast and no shit like that. I'm just showing you the difference. If one of them girls would have been white, R. Kelly be in jail right now. Right now. He be in prison. And those are white girls. And if you want a story back on that, look at Chuck Berry. You know what I'm saying? Google Chuck Berry and see what Chuck Berry went to jail for if y'all too young. And that's dude, you know what I'm saying? After that, what happened? Elvis became the king of rock and roll. After they got rid of Chuck Berry, Elvis became the king of rock and roll. We better focus up. We got too much history. You know what I'm saying? We got too much history involved before us to know what's going on. You understand me? It's just too much of that. Because what I said was just a fact. But back to this, like I said, we seen both sides of the spectrum with dealing with white women. One white woman in Dallas, she went into my apartment and killed that dude straight up off key. You know what I'm saying? Just like it was a planned hit. You know what I'm saying? She out on bail. She even got the weak ass charge of manslaughter, not open murder. They you know what I'm saying, done some dumb shit like that. I don't know how the laws down is down there in Texas, but manslaughter, garbage. Then we got the Kavanaugh case. You know what I'm saying? Really look at that. You know what I'm saying? Leave the foreigners alone, man. I know people might get upset about that and stuff like that, but leave that stuff alone, man. You know, they done got us to a point where taking a knee is a revolutionary act. Just think how bad we've been broken down. You know what I'm saying? I got to argue with some cats about this and stuff like that, but they got us to the point where taking a knee is a revolutionary act. But the police is killing. There is no more taking a knee after you're dead. That's how bad our thinking is. You know what I'm saying? So there's no organization. Cats want to do the easy way out and put it like, you know, if you really read COINTELPRO, one of the things in the top 5 things in the list of COINTELPRO was a Messiah type figure. So they said, well, we're going to give you this and kill it off. And that's basically what happened. Y'all got to realize, man, our history is too big. In this land alone, it's too swath and too big for us not to know. And the reason why we don't know is our fault. We got to take responsibility of that. Now back to this Black progressive prison rights movement. You know, it should be, if you read Chancellor Williams' book, which I'm a part of, you know, so I'm proud to be a part of, helping brothers and sisters when they got to, you know, turn the penitentiary into George Jackson University, you know what I'm saying, right? Having an outside group that connect with the penitentiary, brothers and sisters in the penitentiary, you know what I'm saying? So when they get out, they can have stuff moving and they can keep on going with the lessons and things of that nature with another outside group that's down with the same thing and lessons and stuff like that. Other racial groups do this now. You know what I'm saying? It was just a commonly astute thing. You know what I'm saying? But since we've been beaten down from organization, not from organization, beaten down from organizing on ourselves to be by ourselves, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of a hamperance, you know what I'm saying? So we can do this. The Black Prison Right Movement, if you read Chancellor Williams' book, you know what I'm saying? He talks about, the first thing he says, prisoners wanted. You know, because the crime in the community, whatnot, we can do it all day, but most of the crime and killing is going on between blacks and blacks. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people don't want to hear that, but that's just a fact of reality. You know what I'm saying? If you live in a black neighborhood. So what we do is set up stuff. You know what I'm saying? We got brothers here that's organizing down here. You know what I'm saying? We trying to teach and build and trying to build our community back up again. That's our responsibility. So the brothers and sisters that can get out, you know what I'm saying, have an opportunity. They come outside. There's another organization set up for them which they are part of, you know what I'm saying? And they can get things they need to get back on their feet. You know what I'm saying? And they also doing things for the community, you know. Somebody like, you know, might have a business, you know what I'm saying? We go ahead and help the brother get on out and move on to that business, learn a little something. Somebody have a connection, you know, to get them out of prison to go to trade school, to continue going on the trade. Stuff like that. This is the kind of stuff we need. They come out of prison. Hopefully they can get their GED, and they got have a GED or nothing like that. They get that in prison. The brothers in there, they'll set that up so they get their GED and stuff like that. And then when they come on out, we preparing for college courses, or we have them go straight to college. This is what we doing. This is what we setting up. You know what I'm saying? You need stuff like this because that's our responsibility. But don't come in too late complaining because you already know what the justice system is. It shouldn't take a Bill Cosby for y'all to realize that shit. You know, this is the thing. Then I'm asking y'all what you're going to do about it. Oh, we just going to post memes. Because that's all you're basically going to do. We going to post memes, talk a little bit of shit. You know what I'm saying? Whoop-de-whoop until the next hot issue, button issue come up for the day. No, we gotta get out that fire mindset, man. You know what I'm saying? We too much, man. We gotta get out that, fam. Organization form, African study groups, so you can know the history and all that stuff like that. So you can build up a format. Read history about your people. If you got mixed kids too, read history. You know what I'm saying? Take them to somewhere where they can get their own history, whatever. I don't care if it's, something lame like the NAACP. I mean, I want, I don't care, you know what I'm saying? But take them somewhere where they're going to get a good staunch, a good history of people, of their people in this land and in other lands. Because like I said before, this is our fault while we're in this situation. Yes, the laws is fucked up. Yes, we already know that. Those are constants. You know what I'm saying? But the variable is how we're going to react. That's one thing about Honorable Dr. Amos Woodson. He said, black people look at the variables. They don't look at the constants. You know what I'm saying? The system is a constant. We know the system is the system. The system ain't changed since they had us on the slave boats, or if Aboriginal, whatever, whoop-de-whoop, since they came on the shores of this land in full force. Period. And that's the system they set up. All right? So we already know what the system is. So what we got to do is form our own system within ourselves, a nation within a nation, to build up and counteract that and say no. Other groups do it all the time. You know what I'm saying? Martin Luther King recognized that when he's having a conversation with Stokely Carmichael during the Meredith March in Mississippi, where Black Power was formed at. He said, yeah, but you ain't got to say Black Power. You know what I'm saying? Black Power is an action word. You know what I'm saying? You could talk Black Power. You talking and shit, and you ain't doing Black Power. Black Power is an action word. Where it's an action word to the point where Martin Luther King was saying, you don't even need to say Black Power. You just go out there and innately just do that shit. That's in his 5th book, Chaos and Community, Where We Go From Here. It's a chapter on Black Power. And so, but we need to focus up, y'all. Like I said before, we can do this. I believe in that. And like I said, I'm not stopping. Tonight, the radio show for the Black Progressive Prison Rights Movement is coming on tonight. Wednesday at 6 p.m. Michigan. We doing the state of Michigan. It's coming on. We're going to have a guest coming on and stuff like that. Also, subscribe to the channel Iskosi Umfundisi, where we got a lot of Black history stuff going on. It also got a Progress of Regression, another radio station, where we just talking about African history and current events and things of that nature. So, hey, I'm pushing the ball. I'm doing a lot more. You know what I'm saying? Start getting active, getting close to election season. So, we got to get out there and make things happen. Keep the voice on the people. You know what I'm saying? Get the pulse of the people. So, hey, this much love to y'all. You can see the fax machine and all that stuff in the background. Things gonna start getting a little bit more technologically advanced around here. Because, hey, we not stopping. We're going to keep on pushing and keep on pushing. Hey, much love. Love yourself. Love your peoples. You know what I'm saying? And whatever God says, just enjoy the present moment. Enjoy the day. All right, y'all have a good